Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Bug here, and you join me today, having lost all of yesterday's progress. Don't ask me how, don't know, but yeah, I came on this morning, depot wasn't completed and all sorts, like, whatever. So I've completed the depot off camera, which is annoying, because that's like half my day sorted. And now I've had to empty the cheese factory again, and I thought, rather than having a long sausage, let's try for a jumbo sausage. And I just wanted to check to see if there was any limit to the length limit. But no. Whoa. Next. They're 59.81 meters. I have no idea why, but whatever. Let's, you know what? I'm facing the wrong way. My first drop is there. And my second drop is there. So I need to turn around. How do you turn around a 60-meter truck? Well, carefully would be my guess. Very, very carefully. I'm just going to rip it across the grass as usual. You know what? Actually, behaving. Actually playing nicely. Look at that. A little bit on the telegraph pole, but generally, that went better than expected. So, first thing in the morning, get onto the computer, find out that I've lost my game saves. Doesn't really start off as a good Friday, does it? Yes, this is a Saturday video for you, but it's Friday I'm recording this, and I just can't with a Friday. I try to get all the weekends pre-recorded and stuff, like Thursday, Friday, maybe sometimes even starting Wednesday, just so I can have a nice, easy Friday, because I've got the live stream, then I've got race night and stuff. And, yeah, I just would like to have a nice, easy Friday. So I thought, yeah, you know what? Ah, crap, that was close. You know what? I'll get everything pre-done nice and early. And no, still been deleted. So the video that I was halfway through recording for Sunday is now, well, I have no progress left on that, so I can't finish that video off. So I've got to start again today. Awesome. Oh well, it is just shit that happens when you're playing around with test branches of games, I suppose. It's not the first time that's happened. I do back up my saves quite regularly, but I only back them up at the beginning of every day. Now, that is probably a lesson to be learned there. Back them up at the end of every day. That way you don't lose the progress. But, whatever. Lesson learned. I will not be making that mistake twice. Usually, at the end of the day, I can't back up my progress. Or I can. Obviously, I can. But I'm in a rush. Like, I finish the live stream, then I have to go out immediately afterwards. So, I don't have the luxury of thinking, really. Everything's a blind panic. Like, turn everything off, get in the car, go. I think I might have to start leaving, like, 10 minutes before normal and just doing my due diligence and backing up all my save files and everything, and then I won't have them kind of problems in the future. But hey, like I said, whoa, Jesus, that is one hell of a tough barrier. Very nice and gentle around there. I don't want to lose any of these trailers, because they are going to be a friggin' nightmare to connect. Don't even ask me how long it took me to connect all these. I mean, I could have done it so much easier than I did. I could have started with the back one and then connected all the others individually on. But because the front three are borrowed and the rear three are my own ones, I had to connect the front three like the normal way, and then the rear three the normal way, and then join the 3 and 3 together. It took a minute. Let's just say it took a minute, because I don't want to relive that. PTSD is real. But anyway, yeah, we're all together now. We're emptying the cheese factory again. I'm managing to get about 120 pallets all in one hit, which is quite nice, because it seems to be handling it quite well. I'm going to get rid of the front 2 trailers here, and then after that, I've just got the rear 4 to take over the bridge to OG. So I'm going to just disconnect around about... I may have got hiccups. Around about here, I think. So this one is the first one for Ojigate. That one is the last one for Seongsan. I did it in full trailer loads so that I would have plenty of weight up the front. Right. Now, ready for Bug's amazing driving. Oh, hello. Yep. Get rid of the auto shift. Now, there are no contracts for these two places. I've already checked that yesterday. Do the front one there just like so. I think I've got auto reverse still turned on. To just quickly assist. Yep, I have. Destroy that. Right, don't have enough space. Oh, wrong way. Don't have enough space to get around there. I don't think, anyway. Let's see if I can hard around again. Ooh, got some wheel spinach going on there. Popeye will be proud. Almost made that. Alright, let's try again. You'd have thought I'd have been good at this, having done it yesterday, but apparently not. Oi, that fence came up quickly, didn't it? Alright. Around here. Place that round about there somewhere. What the hell, why does it lose grip? Maybe because the front trailer has no weight on it. Would make sense. Go. Chase that bad boy around this way. Don't hit the fence. Don't hit the fence. Be able to poke my nose out of the gate and straighten her up. Just like that. Now if I go straight back, it's just about hit the mark. Beautifully done. Probably one of my better Tinchang deliveries. Now that will despawn itself when I log off because it's a rented trailer, so I can just leave that there. Obviously, don't do that in a server, you will get in trouble. Right. Grab the other 4 trailers and get them taken over to the OG. Legs up. There we go. Right. Do this. Now, it has been mentioned in the comments that my driving has reverted back to my previous playthroughs, and I said I was going to drive more sensibly in this one. Fair enough. Be honest, slipped my mind. I just drove how I drive. The problem is with switching between 2 different accounts, one where you drive however you want and one how you're meant to be driving sensibly, it's very easy to forget. Especially when you're like me and have a brain like a sieve. It only catches the useless information that I don't need to remember. But yeah, don't worry. I may need remember. Friggin' hell, God, you can tell it's early morning, can't you? I may need reminding occasionally, but don't worry. I will try to stick to my sensible driving agreement. Try my best at reversing as well as possible. Oh yeah, handled that hill absolutely beautifully. You've just got to remember to have plenty of weight over that back axle. Or those back axles in this case. Last time I struggled to get over that bridge because I only had the 2 planks. Oh look, ghosts. Ghosts are back. What do you mean ghost hunted total 5? Oh yeah, don't worry, new account. I was going to say, what, I've got like over 1,000, what are you on about? Other account. I'm going to have to pull over and refuel. There we go. Speed that up. Thank you. Go, 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 go. Ah. There we go. Right. Looks like we're going to be all right. We got up that first hill, getting over to the bridge, so we should be fine. Get these dropped off. And then I do have to reset up my routes, which we had already set up, but never mind. I think I'm going to do something a little bit different as well. I think rather than keep doing this... Well, that was speeding, wasn't it? Rather than keep doing this cheese run to empty the cheese factory, because we do like a good contract run. I know I was skipping them, but people in the comments have said that they don't mind and they want to see it. Any driving is good driving, so fair enough. I thought you'd get bored of the same thing over and over again, but, well, it won't be over and over again. It'll be occasional at best. So yeah, we'll get an NPC to work emptying the cheese factory, just dotting around. I will probably set my sights to buy a Atlas dry van or Cuda dry van, something like that, especially to run that route. Then we can use it when we need to borrow it. Not that we probably will, because let's face it, this works. Oh, okay, the ghost may have a little bit of a glitch. It seems to be a sticky ghost. Never mind. All in all, I think we can keep it fairly empty, because it's not like we're going to do contract run after contract run over and over again. Oh, that was close. So if we just do one every few episodes, then the NPCs can be emptying it while we're doing other things as well. Plus, that will help us with the town bonus. So we will probably try to get 3 water stocked up quite well, the toy factory stocked up quite well, and then get them being delivered around. We should be alright there. We will need different AIs to drive the different things around, though, because obviously otherwise they'll just take whatever's available from the first one and not drop it anywhere else. Yeah, we can do this. What the contract... It's what the supply chains are all about. The hardest part is figuring it out, like what needs to go where. But if you just really think about what you want to be doing, just get the AIs to help you out on doing whatever you're needing to do. So, for instance, we want to be doing the... In fact, let me just put this in autopilot while I explain this. So, for instance, we want to be doing the contract loop. So, it would be very, very helpful to us to have an AI cheese runs have to pick up from there, pick up the cheese pallets, the same as we have been doing, and then we'll have it deliver to... where do we want our town bonus? You know what, it probably wouldn't hurt to have Ara done. Actually, you know what? Go in order, stupid. Go in order. So it can come there, repair. And then it can drop off at Gappa Supermarket. That'll give us some Gappa bonus. And it can come down here and repair. There is nothing down there for it. It can come to our supermarket. Then... I don't think that gives us anything, does it? So... after that point, it just needs to come back and reload. Wait, why have we stopped? Ah, I didn't save the route. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I didn't save it. Cheese runs. So pick up the cheese. Wonder if... is there a supermarket up here? There is, isn't there? So we can have it repaired there. Then go to the supermarket there. Then it can come down here. Or it's going to do that. Okay, whatever. No. There. Then there. Then there. Oh, look, there's another one. There, forgot about that one. And then it'll be empty and it can go back, reload, and it can come and do that again. I wonder if we can go from 3 down to... Is there a supermarket here? Furniture store, streamy... Engjung supermarket wants cheese factory. They're cheese pallets. So it can go there afterwards. Then it can come down here and finish off that lot. So that gets us pretty much all the bonus it could possibly get us. There's another super... Oh no, it's not. Where's the supermarket? Is there not? Is there not another supermarket? Okay, fair enough. Right, so that route is created. Now this is going to be interesting. I can do the front 2 forward, I think. If I just come over as far as I can without hitting that lamppost, I'm pretty sure that's one that doesn't move. Pretty sure we can't have a contract here. No, we can't. Wait, did I just load something? Yes, I did. I can't steer now. Pulling more weight than it's got over its rear wheels. Oh, 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 don't worry, we got this, we got this. Oh no, struggling here. Right, now my plan is... my plan is wrong. I need to go this way. Get the front of that back trailer in, come on! No, it's not turning enough. Just dragging itself sideways. Okay, how about we go for plan B on this one, shall we? Despawn that front trailer. Rentals. F. For labor lead rental. Oh, yeah, seeing as I'll get annoyed at that. There we go. Rental. Done. Where's the other one? Might as well while we're in the menu, hey? Alright. Now, up. Forward. Another trailer gone. Wrong button. There we go. Now I should be able to get that. Push the... No. It's not doing what I'm telling it to do. It doesn't like having no weight over the front axle. Come on, just get that trailer in there. Yes! Now I can despawn both of them. Flame up. Lead. Labour lead. Get the legs up. Osh. I've just realised I forgot to turn off my subscriber count thing in the top of the screen. Boom. There you go. Just like magic. Back me up, Scotty. Right. Oh, forwards, forwards, forwards. Bosh. Done. You don't really make much money from delivering cheese pallets unless you go somewhere with a contract, but then it's a supermarket. Which, let's face it, I mean, I didn't realise there was a supermarket there. I could have added that. Why did I not add that? Add that. Let's add that. Right, so goes that way first, but I think if we have it directly from there to that supermarket, and then up to there, that will make more sense to me. There we go. Because then that will give us a bonus when we drop off our cheese. So, right. Now, we've got 43,000. That is not really enough to buy a Trunco or Atlas dry van or anything. I think we need about 110, 150k, depending on which one we go for. Probably worth starting off with the Trunco. That is the cheapest. And I believe it actually has the second biggest storage space out of all of them. Bear with me. Welcome back. Right. So I've borrowed a Tanko 40. We're going to take some oil up to Jeju Harbour so we can more efficiently load up the contract loop. So let's think about that. There is 100 available. Very good. We do need to bring some fuel and wood planks down here as well. I mean, we don't need that right now, but it will help us if we start doing mass runs from here. The reason I've gone for a Tanko 40 instead of my normal triple train is purely because I want to get there faster. This will hold 40 straight off the bat. Yes, you can do that with 2 owned ones, but, you know, it's fine. You know, we'll just take this. Not a major deal. And it's not about getting the maximum amount possible. It's just doing it quickly, doing it lightly. Yes, it does make it a little bit more top heavy, but oh, and understeery. Shit, there's me. Oh god. Go on then, find me. I deserve it. There you go. Are you happy now? My bad. Yep, coming through the gap. Coming through the gap. Thank you guys. Thank you for allowing that. Anyway, cue the time lapse, and I will see you at Jeju. Alright, here we go. Shall we get our contract? Not that we've done it for the money, we've done it mainly for the supply, because yeah, 0 out of 100 crude oil. We could quite easily deliver 100. I could have swore it only held 50, but I was thinking of this number here. But it's fine, because we've got, I think that totals to 100 available for collection. Not entirely sure on that one. Let's get this dropped off anyway. Get paid. We now have enough for our Tronco, or whatever we're going to buy. So let's just get the Tanko 40 obliterated from the universe. Tanko 40 rental? No, that one. Boom. Done. And now we can go and grab some real trailers. Don't worry, I will have a sleep, so it will be daylight before we do the run. Let's just go around about here, I think is perfect. Quickly have a little refresh of them. Right, so we need Tabor lead. Right, obviously I was a little bit optimistic with that gap. Now, have we used these since? No. This will be the last time I have to adjust these. Now that they save the position, which is one of the best additions to this update, in my eyes. I was trying to concentrate on two things at a time there. Summon vehicle. Tabor lead. That's in use, apparently, is it? Oh, shit. What are they doing? Oh, man, I don't even remember what I put them on. Must be on... Oh, yeah, I removed them from that, didn't I? Alright, well, that's about to drop off. I'll let them drop off quickly before I spawn them. I'm so glad I noticed. And I'm so glad I didn't spawn one that was actually attached to it. There we go. Right. That's now empty. I don't think we need any more from that anyway, so let's summon the other lead that was in use, but now no longer. Missed. Right, that one's already all the way forward. Good. Connected. Got to stay connected. Right. Let's grab a rear. I mean, you know what? That's a pretty good shot anyway, so let's just drop that now. Perfect. Back her up. We'll go and get some fuel in a minute and also have a little repair. We'll also go and buy a Tronco. I want to get to home first. Alright, so let's load this up. What have we got then? We should have... We have no Noxan. Okay, fine. Well, we can just snap our fingers like this. And just like magic, Noxan appears right there. 50 available. Let's load up all 50. And we need to wait for another 12. So all we got to do is snap our fingers just like this. And then just like magic, there's another 12 appeared in Noxan. Let's load them up. Beautiful. We are now full. Superb. Right. Let's have a little sleepy poo. I think 8:30 AM is a respectable time for a truck driver to wake up. Although in real life, a truck driver would never sleep until 8:30. unless they were still on a taco break. Because every truck driver likes to get a nice early start to avoid all the traffic, so the alarm will go off around 4 to 5 o'clock. At least in the UK, and probably most of Europe. I don't know. If you're a truck driver, let me know in the comments. I know we've got a few truck drivers in the viewer poll. Oh, another magnetic. Weird. Alright, whatever. Never mind. So we're going to head up to my house up there. Because then we can teleport away, quickly go do what we need to do. After we've filled up and repaired, of course. And then we can teleport back. We don't have to bounce around, go in and fetch vehicles and stuff. Nobody wants to be doing that. Go up here. Probably repair first. And it's nice and quiet on the road. I do appreciate that. Right, am I going to fit in there? I think my spoiler has no... my roof spoiler. Oh, no. I'm not going to fit in there. I officially do not fit in there. Right. Fine, because we have a plan B. Let's just go and fill up the fuel first. And we'll teleport this to drive down to Noxan... to Gosan. Repair. Go. Right, fill up. Just like that. And now, we'll drive over to the house. Which, luckily for us, is actually en route anyway, kind of. I think all we got to do is turn right where that bus is coming out, if I remember correctly. I'm indicating taxi. You're ignoring me. People told me in the comments that if I indicate and use my hazards when I've pulled over and stuff, NPCs will, like, give way to me. I've not found that. In my experience, that does not happen. I have tried it. NPCs seem to ignore all signals and just do what they want to do. Kind of like real life in many ways. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just having really bad luck, or... I don't know. Right, I'm going to go get all of these off the road, just like that. I think about there is adequate. So let's get that down, that disconnected, and wrong button. We can go over to Xinjiang. Boom. I'll have an atlas, thank you. Because we have shopping to do with our new route. And we now have a responsibility to keep the cheese factory fully loaded with milk. So it's not just about the money anymore. Oh, come on. Ah. Yes. Why have I not got full fuel? Did I not fill up all the way? Yeah. Weird. Yeah, it's not just about the money anymore. Now it's about necessity. Because it's all to do with town bonus. Now, anybody not following along, I will explain it again. Not right now. In a minute. I'll explain it as I go. That way people who are, you know, like ADHD and visual learners, and not knocking. I mean, I'm probably ADHD myself, and I'm definitely a visual learner. So I don't, when I say anything about ADHD, I don't mean it as an insult. I do not mean it as a bad thing. I just use it as an example. Right, I'm going to buy a Trunco because it's the only one I can actually afford. But we do need to make sure we don't spend any more money than that on it, other than a couple of hundred for a paint job, of course, because everything has to be painted. Ah, is nobody listening to me? It has to be painted. Wait, oh, the new update has opened the 4th bay. Oh my god. Oh, that is almost screenshot worthy. Oh, look at that. The service bay now has a wide entrance, so you can actually fit in it. In fact, I think they've all widened. Oh, you beauty. Right. That is probably thumbnail worthy there. Repair, no. Paint, yes. I'm not going to change the wheels because I do not plan on keeping this for ourselves. I'll go bed orange, window tinted. And you know what? I'm going to stick a graphic on it because it's not grey enough. So let's go for my new favourite from the live series is this one. And I like to slap it there, stretch it out nicely. Oops, a bit too much there. How are we going now? That about right? You know what? Oh, no, it needs to go to the back. Oh, look at that. That lines up absolutely spiffingly. Alright, change it to the grey. Oh, yeah, that's beauty. Absolute beauty, that one. Now we need to add stretchy. Make sure it lines up on the corners. That lines up. That looks like that lines up to me. It'll always be more obvious up front, though. You know what? Other than the fact that it's on the bed bit there. It's the only bit that winds me up. So let's go for a little bit more of a stretch. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. I need to hit it again at that angle. No. Try that angle. That. No, it's too low. A bit more downwards. Oh, you know what? That's almost perfect. You know what? I'm going to take that, because if I piss about with that anymore, it might get worse. I'm going to call that a win. Just leave it the hell alone. Right. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, we're in a 6-speed, aren't we? So let's get this into a beautifully compromising position. You know what? That'll do. And then, boom. Yeah. I am so happy that this has been upgraded. Oh, look, they've moved the thing as well. Wasn't that thing, that stuff, well, that was over here, wasn't it? Is there any new stuff on there? It doesn't appear to be. One in here? Yeah, there's one in here. Nothing in there. Nice little office. That is so cool. I'm really, really happy about that. We've been needing this third bay here for a long time. And the wider doors. Oh, the wider doors. Look at that. Look at the gap between there. You can actually walk next to your truck now. Doesn't block you in anymore. Right, repair. Done. We've got fuel. We are fully loaded and ready to go. So let's get ourselves teleported back home. And give us our 6x4. Lovely. Right. Get our trailers hooked back up, and then we will deal with the Tronco in just 1 second. Beauty. Right. Let's get this on the way with autopilot. Go. Right. And while that's doing its thing, we can now add... Oh, we can't add Tronco. Right, we need... Wait, what's he doing? What? Oh, yeah, he's not spawned because we lost the game save. Right, we can't remove Lily. Lily's important. We do need to upgrade Lily to a bigger bus. But for now, that's fine. We'll add more stops when we make a bigger bus as well. No cargo space on the semi, or semi. Did I add a new space? I did not add a new space, and I cannot afford a new space. So let's remove the Orba 2, and in its place can go the brand new Bronco. And we are going to assign it cheese runs. Now that should already be moving. Let's just keep an eye on it. Off it goes. There we go. Right, that is... I mean, I should have spawned it up here. That would have been way easier. Would have been quicker for it as well. So that's now going to go and grab some cheese pallets, whatever's left. Then it's going to deliver to there. Then it's going to come up, deliver to there. Then it's going to deliver there. Then it's going to deliver there. And then finally deliver there. It should, in theory, take enough pallets that it does them all in one run. I do not know for sure, and it does depend very much on what's actually available at the time. Every time I've gone there, there's been most of them spawned all at the same time anyway, so it shouldn't have too much trouble. And yes, it is visiting depots in between stops. I just didn't mention it because we've already been through that earlier on. Right, Atlas Dump needs spawning. I will spawn that at some point. I need to run down to the quarry to do so, though, so we won't worry about that right now. Let's take back control of the wheel, and we are on 52 minutes out of the video, obviously minus whatever the first time-lapse comes off. So I do need to time-lapse this bit, and I will see you at, well, all of the drop-offs in just a second. Right, here we go. Get them contracts. 1. Get it into a correct gear. First contract done. Beautifully done as well. Get a second contract. And while we're here, let's fill up to the ranch, because ranch only spawns 20 at a time. Now we've got our contracts. Let's drop off number 2. Go get our second contract, sorry, or third. Yeah, third contract, my bad. And we wait for ranch to respawn afterwards, after we dropped off, obviously. Boom, all contracts done. Now we just got to wait for the old spawnage of ranch. And you know how it works? We just snap our fingers like this. First ranch has been spawned. Fill them up. And then we snap our fingers again to make another one respawn. Man, I wish I could do this magic in real life to spawn money into my bank. There we go. Just like magic. Now let's go. We could wait for another 2 to spawn, but really not worth it. The way we're doing it as well now, I did forget to mention before. Pardon me. So the way we're doing it, when we're going from Jeju to Noxan and then directly to the ranch, every time we do this run, we are delivering an extra 2. So we're delivering 62, but we're only taking 60 back out, which does mean eventually this is going to fill up and not accept deliveries anymore from Jeju. So sometimes it would be very valuable to just start from here. Like when you have 62 available, just take them straight to the ranch and avoid filling up. It will make your life so much easier in the long run. I did forget to mention that before, but now it has been mentioned. Nobody can say, "Ah, Bug, you didn't tell me." Because Bug did tell you. Anyway, back to the time-lapse, and I will see you at the ranch. now here we are. Let's grab ourselves a contract. One down. Grab ourselves another contract. Two down. And finally, the third contract. Based. Right, now, I am not going to load up facing this way. I will get stuck. I'm already almost stuck. And I'm empty. Yeah, I'm stuck. Right, seeing as I have to recover anyway to get out of this mess, let's just load up and then recover. Saves recovering twice, eh? Right, so we're almost full on milk there, plus we're bringing fuel here regularly, so that will stay full. We could bring pallets here as well and speed it up again. We don't need that. So, load that up. Boom, done. 62 milk loaded. Now we can recover to the road. Might as well go all the way back there. What the hell kind of position is that? I swear this game just rolls a dice and just goes with it. Uh-oh, I didn't want to go that far. My full left lock and it was doing nothing. Alright, we getting out of this? We are getting out of this. Beautifully done. Right, back to the time lapse, and I'll see you at the cheese factory. Alright, here we are at El Cheese Factorio. Now, I'm gonna try being smart. Doesn't usually work out too well for me. Ah, shite. Immediately ruined. Just proving my point. Being smart, not my thing. Let's just leave that to the pros. For me, however, I'll just carry on doing it the way I was doing it before. Right. Milk. Boom. Pressing the wrong button. And let's despawn the table lead. That one. Into reverse we go. There we go. Right. And forwards. Next contract, please. And plop. Alright, let's grab another contract. Milk. And despawn. Table lead. That one. Get the legs down, or up, or down, or whatever you want to call them. Get them retracted. There we go. Undeniable. Now we should be able to just pull this without putting the legs up. No, too heavy. Alright. Did I get the contract? I can't remember. Yes, I did. It's better safe than sorry. Boom, there we go. Oh, look at that. We are leveled at 0.5 mil. Right, Tronco is carrying 6 pallets and it is on its way to Gappa. Can you see what it's actually done in the past? I don't actually know. Only costing 47 per 10 minutes. That's excellent. It has 3 for Ara and 3 for Gap Up. Now, that is all that spawns at the cheese factory, 3 at a time. So that is basically fully loaded. I love it. That's awesome. Let's have a look. It's this one here, isn't it? Right, so today, cheese pallet, we have delivered... Doesn't actually give us any better details than that, does it? So cheese pallets delivered 162. 162 pallets, or is that giving us 162 coins? That's given us 162 coins. So it's delivered 6 pallets, 1 ton. So if it's already stopped at 2 different places, it would have stopped there first, then there, then there. So maybe it's delivered 2 to each, or it skipped one of them and just done that. I don't know. But whatever it has done, it's done something. So, I mean, we got town effect bonus of 286. So it definitely has delivered something there. And Seongsan, where are we? Are we in Seongsan? Yeah, I think this is still... I know it's called Gujua, but I think it still counts. Have a look. Yeah, it still counts as Seongsan. So our Seongsan bonus is 20%. So it's basically full. I don't think that goes more. It might go to 25, possibly even 30. I think 20% is as high as it goes. Bus route's okay, but we do need to buy a bigger bus. And we have a fairly good population bonus, but we have 5% overall bonus here. So that's why we got extra money for our cheese run. Next cheese run, we'll get even more because we'll have our bus. Because next episode, we are going to go and upgrade Lilliput to something a little bit nicer. But as far as today's episode goes, that is all I have for you. So thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. Drop us a truck emoji, as always, because I do love seeing who makes it all the way to the end. And I am remembering them names. You are the loyal viewers. I do love you all. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Hope you have a good weekend. And see you at race night. Bye-bye for now.